So part two of the 10 watches that I think you didn't know exist, which I think are super cool and you need to know. So watch the part one and now we go for the part two, and this is starts with the H. Moser and the Perpetual calendar from them. If you look at this watch, it doesn't look like it has any of them, because usually when you have the calendar functions there, you have all the different wheels everywhere. And this one is just pure simplicity. I adore and love it. The whole idea is, if you see the pointers, the small one there, just the small one, that indicates the month, so it moves 12 times. And of course the date, it also understands when it's 28, 29 on February and when there's 30 or 31, so it knows the correct one. So it just functions, and it's simplicity, and it's silent, doesn't shout. I adore what the brand does. They do a lot of cool stuff, and they troll a bit, and I like when trolling is done well and good. So check them out also. I probably will do something more on them. I adore what they're doing, and that's something super cool. Okay, and now is my absolute one of my favorites that I've been loving as a watch since the beginning. So Ulysse Nardin and the Freak Blue Phantom. This is something super, like, this is gonna make your head scratch. The whole idea is that the movement goes around the case, so everything is it's a freak, and I think it was started in the early 2000s. And just to have, imagine to have an idea like that. What do you need to smoke? What do you need to do to get an idea to transfer everything? And now, even if you see today, it still continues as its own separate line. It's a huge success for Ulysse Nardin, and they have different versions and also more affordable ones also. But I adore this watch, how it is, how it looks, and how it functions, and the name is like, imagine spending a house worthy of money on a watch, and it's called the Freak. I love it. It's something super cool. But yeah, this is something purely insanely amazing. So it's one of my absolute favorites. It's beautiful. I like how they constantly evolve the concept. So they started from the early 2000, 2019. There are these two new models, and they also did the one where there is no tourbillon, but instead there is the like the balance wheel is spinning, so a more affordable one, more wide range, which is the Freak X. So it's still more and more evolution, continuum, everything. I love what is being done with the Freak, but still the Blue Phantom for me is the most beautiful Freak, the Freak for me. Laurent Ferrier, the classic micro rotor. It's just something of a dress watch that is purely something that I would wish to see more people wear. These dress well, have a nice watch with that to go on. It's like basically like the Cartier that I have, that goes with everything. Of course, the price tag is just moving the comma a bit, but it is artistry, and when you turn it around you see the movement, and that's where the beauty lies. So it's absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. That's something, a beauty of a watch for me. It's very difficult. It's like champagne. It's very difficult to make simple things well. Everybody like, and also in quantity, it's something beautiful. So I adore Laurent Perrier also. The Grönefeld 1941 REMONTOIRE. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I'm so sorry. For all of my French friends, Isvini, I don't know how to speak and pronounce them well. So, but this one is cool. It's the constant force thing. So basically, if you wound the movement, the whole idea is that it takes, like, in the beginning it has more power, in the end has less. So with the constant force, the delivery of the movement is more, well, constant, and also it means that then the watch is more accurate. So that's the point. But of course, in the eras of these iPhones and everything, if you need an accurate watch, just use your phone. But yeah, so for me this one is, and if you see the back case, it is absolutely stunning. The finishing is something. There's always, when you see the back movement, it's like the labels on the designs on champagne bottles. I will always recognize them wherever I see, and Grönefeld is one of the ones that I immediately will recognize. And this is weird because I don't like salmon dials on this, but in this case, in this brand, for me the salmon dial is the beautiful one. So I really adore and like this one. So there's something special. It's a Dutch brand, so it's almost Scandinavian, so almost Nordic, so almost like Finnish. And but we have both the line, and so we're cool. So yeah, I really like that one. Romain Gauthier, the logical one, natural titanium. I adore this watch. It is something so cool. Just look at it. It's also the constant form with the Fusa chain. It's a interesting, but the aesthetics of this one is just super cool. And I like what the Romain Gauthier is also doing other stuff, but this one is for something that, like, it's the same thing. Like if you have any champagne house, you have one cuvee like Comte from Tétanger that is here. Of course, Dompringas, Dompringa and the P2s and the rosés, and of course we do books of Dompringa, so that love is already out there. But it's something that stands out, and for me this one is something that I adore. It is beautiful. It's kind of weird, but then the aesthetics, and I love these guys designing these watches. It's, if you can afford those, buy, please do buy. Support art and influence by buying shit that you like instead of asking stuff for free. And so that's how everybody should influence. If everything would be that, the world would spin in a nice way and it would be a better place. So yes, this is it for the watch videos. Tell me if you want more watch videos. I love to do watch videos. I got an idea to do this, and then I just started to do, and we'll see how it goes. Yes, I love the watches. It's art. It's a beautiful art. So bye bye.